Go. Against the wall.
New York.
You can film.
I'm not doing nothing. He asking me questions. What's up? I'm from Brooklyn.
You can film.
Brooklyn.
Just give the officers some space.
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, I'm born here. Kings County Hospital, Brooklyn. I'm born here. Brooklyn, baby. Suck my. Look, yo, listen. They asked me for ID. I didn't show them no ID. They cuffed me. That was it.
And then how did they take the cuffs off?
The one guy came and he said just take the cuffs off of it. I didn't show them anything.
Public street, man. Stop.
This morning, an immigration crackdown on one of New York City's most famous streets. Federal agents, many masked, arresting several people during an operation on Canal Street, famous for vendors selling knockoff designer goods for cheap. One agent seen pointing his taser at the crowd. Officials say the joint federal operation, including immigration, customs, FBI, DEA, ATF, IRS, and Border Patrol, zeroing in on illegal street vending and immigration enforcement.
The people selling those knockoff goods are often migrants, which means federal investigations here often include migration enforcement.
And it's gotten a little hairy at points with people running, people falling down in the street, and federal agents running after them.
The crowd pressing in at times, shouting obscenities at the officers, some yelling, "Get out, ICE." The NYPD saying they were not involved in the arrests. The chaos on Canal Street during the day turning into protests overnight outside federal buildings in Manhattan. New York mirroring what we've seen in ICE raids across major U.S. cities, including Los Angeles, where officials say a U.S. Marshal and a suspected undocumented migrant with a criminal record were both shot when agents tried to arrest him Monday after they say he fled the scene and rammed an agent's vehicle. You can see the suspect led to his knees by officers. Officials say he was shot while fleeing, a ricochet then hitting an officer in the hand. But supporters say he was targeted because of TikTok. His account, Richard LA 18, known for documenting ICE operations.
I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace, and salutations to the elected. Much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. This is Brother Ariyah coming at you with a super quick cut here. And now we're seeing that ICE is in New York City, the great melting pot, if you will. And soon we're going to see ICE, in various other places. There's probably still in D.C. and California, right? And you're going to see them in certain parts of Pennsylvania. They're going to be in Connecticut. They're going to be in the Carolinas. They're going to be in Boston. They're going to be in Florida. They're going to be in Texas, right? And various other places. They're going to be down there in Louisiana, right? They're going to be in Alabama. This is why, and this is, is causing uproars of the people. And this is why I brought I'm going to read 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter out. I'm going to read it 1 through 6. That's why I brought it out. And this is only going to escalate into something else. That's all it's going to do. It's going to escalate into something else, something bigger. And yeah, I mean, this is great news. I love seeing this, and I hope to see this happen in other states as well. Showing that we close to the end, man. We definitely close. We don't know how long, but we definitely close. And this is going to turn into something much greater, Lord willing. All right, and it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right? And we definitely seen chariots everywhere as well. Yeah, chariots are all over the place, man. You just gotta look. And it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, okay, and there's earthquakes happening every day. They may not be, great earthquakes, but there are earthquakes. Just check your earthquake app. There are earthquakes every day, okay? And uproars of the people in the world, all right? We're starting to see that now. We're seeing that, happening over there in, where is that, Great Britain, right? Because they're trying to push that digital ID. The people are in the streets, man, uproaring about it, okay? And that's going to happen here in America as well when they try to push that off over here, right? And, of course, this ICE thing is pissing people off, all right? People already got to deal with rent, okay, the cost of food and gas, electricity, phone bills, car insurance, and for those of you that have car notes, okay, and clothing, various other things as well. You already got to deal with that bullshit. And now you got, these ICE agents going around trying to bully people. People ain't going for that, especially in NYC. Ain't nobody going for that shit, man. All right? So I wouldn't be surprised if they start, fighting back. Them cowards, I don't want to call them cowards, but them people over there in Chicago, especially them YNs talking all that shit and they ain't do nothing. I don't know if, I doubt that'll happen over in NYC, especially if they, because you see what the dude was telling them, that he was offering them to the Frank stand, if you will, if you understand what I'm saying, which no man should tell another man. That's crazy work, but, that's just the New York mouthpiece, real disrespectful, right? You see how people was all up in their face, flipping them the bird and all that. We'll see what transpires from this. But I don't think it's going to be anything nice, but we'll just have to wait and see. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things in the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Yeah, and the end is manifesting itself. We can see that we're definitely in the end now. We're in them end times, right? We're definitely in them end times because the prophecies are popping off of the page, man, off of the pages. Okay, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. Okay, the Lord is showing us these signs, letting us know that we are definitely nearing the end. All right, so yeah, I want to see where ICE goes next and see what happens there. I'm waiting to see, what happens when they go down there in Florida, because there are a lot of so-called immigrants down in Florida. So I want to see what happens down there, because there's a lot of crazy MFers down there. So I want to see how that works itself out down there as well, man. I want to see, because they're not just going to go to Canal Street. They messing with them immigrants over there, selling them fake Gucci bags and, fake jewelry and, all that other stuff, okay? And then messing with them because the government is not getting their cut. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Okay, the government is not getting their cut. It's straight cash businesses over there. They selling all that fake stuff, man, but it's a market for it. People will buy it. So yeah, I want to see where else they go in NYC. You know, they probably go to Queens. You know, there's a lot of diverse, you know, people over there. You know, probably be in the Bronx. You know, Brooklyn. You know, we'll just see what transpires from this. But this is just the beginning. So hopefully it, you know, heats up, man. But I just want to do a quick video on those videos. So I'm going to say shalom to the next one.